Welcome to EFED After Dark Series 5, Episode 6. We're halfway through the series already, lads.
I know.
Wow. Yeah.
It feels longer and longer every week.
That's what she said. How is everyone tonight? Phil, Grant, Scott. Grant,
doing great.
Yeah. I thought you were doing that. I thought you'd fucked off there.
Well,
Do you know what? I'm already 30 seconds in. Fuck this. I'm going for a Steve Nando.
Steve
bored him already.
Nando with Steve Rambo.
Oh.
Oh, indeed. Nice little show tonight. We've got there can be only one. We've got a massive match there. TJ Blaire taking on what the fuck?
Yes, TJ Blaire taking on what the fuck
I'll come prepared
in the tournament.
Brand seems to have upgraded from a shot glass to a measuring jug.
How very American of you.
Hey, fuck.
Beautiful. Nice jug.
I'm a little jealous now. Like, damn.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, indeed. No, there isn't a pair, just the one. Insert Olivia Newton-John joke here. So,
we've got a few things we're going to start off with tonight. Where should we start off with? I mean, there is a few, actually. Yeah.
At the beginning.
Beginning. That's what Kaz said.
Usually
too.
the best place.
It is. So, from the beginning...
Hello, everyone. Welcome to EFED After Dark on the After Dark Network. My name's Phill Marshall, and with me is Scott, Grant, and Dan.
Yeah.
So aroused right now.
You sound so enthusiastic, Phil. So much emotion.
I'm kind of disappointed because I was kind of hoping that Phil would just go, "It's over, fuck off," and then just end the broadcast. That was just like that's it. We're done.
Oh, fuck.
No, if I was going to do it correctly, it would be, oh, so fuck off.
I haven't done that in a long time, motherfucker.
Yeah.
But you did it.
It is amazing. It's not like you can get merch showing us.
And it's still infamous.
Yes. It's not like
You can get merch. I've got that merch.
You can, as a matter of fact.
Yes. AfterDark.zone/store if you want.
Yes, indeed. You didn't even let me click the banner. There you
I
go.
know I
At AfterDark.zone/store. That is AfterDark.zone/store. And if they decide to take us off of YouTube and Facebook, we go to our backup at AfterDark.zone/live because we do say naughty words like giblets and poo-poo and cunt.
Yeah. And so up next,
Nick White.
Nick White. Yeah, we say Nick White a lot. Nipples too. Yes, that's right, Kaz. Nipples.
Yes. Trouser friction.
Trouser friction. Yeah.
We talk about ninjas a lot.
Indeed. Yes. There's a lot going on, really. I mean, even just down to the soundboard. I mean, I can do a magic trick where I can just not open my mouth and.
Susan from YouTube is a fat cunt and should kill herself. Susan from YouTube is a fat cunt and should kill herself.
Susan. Yeah, she is.
Yes, indeed.
You're pressing the random.
We say really politically correct things as well. Like, you see this jug? This jug is a gay jug called Mohammed.
I think we're going to...
This is the quality content you tune in for every week, folks.
Every week you tune in to see the sheer excitement. That's why there's so many of you watching. So yes, shall we go?
The reason there's not many watching probably has something to do with Payback being on tonight.
Oh, fuck Vince McMahon.
Yeah, fuck Vince McMahon. Anyways,
where we got taken off.
Yeah, fuck Vince McMahon and his dirty little moustache that makes him look like a 1920s villain.
Shall we get right into There Can Be Only One?
Yes.
Yes. Because we had quite a good matchup this week. TJ Blaire taking on Doomsayer.
Yes, these guys don't do bad promos. So if you're looking for those, you're going to be disappointed for the first bit of this show because they're actually good.
Yeah, they're actually. Oh, speaking of, don't mind me, just a generic black-haired fat man here.
TJ, we love you. Don't forget your science hat.
Where should we start? With Doom or with TJ?
Yeah.
I would say pick a number between 1 and 8.
7.
Fantastic. Bus stop.
Probably.
Go with Doomsayer.
Blaire. You and I, huh? Again, different place, different parts of life. You and I, yeah, we're pretty much very, very similar. Two big guys, all dark and scary, right? Who's more sinister? Who's more maniacal in the ring? Who's going to win this round if there can only be one? We're getting closer and closer to the finals. I know what I need to do with you. Yes, we are big guys. It takes a lot to break our bones with all the mass in between it. You think maybe it'll be like, what, a sumo match? Barely any fun? No, we're both technical beasts in that ring. Our only downfalls is that when we were taking people out, we would watch them and prey upon them. And it was unfortunate for guys like us because, well, we were watching them suffer. They were thinking up the next move. But we evolved from that, didn't we, TJ? We took our time and realized that we just have to go in and go for the kill. We have to hit right in the throat and keep cutting until they can't breathe anymore. That we have to make sure to damn near decapitate them to make sure they don't move. We've had our faults. We have reinvented ourselves I don't know how many times over to find our truest form right here and right now. And this is not me being facetious. This is me being real. This is going to be a match. This is going to be a challenge. And I like that because I've watched you evolve from being the dark, mysterious guy, right? While still you have all the little trinkets, all the little lights and shadows and mirrors. You made it more you. You made it. You fucking made it to where you deserve to be and where I deserve to be for myself. We are top-notch superstars in this damn game. But who's going to take down who? That's one thing you want me to answer, right? You know it's going to be me. You know that I've been going in for the kill for quite some time, and I'm loving the devourment. I'm loving the taste of other people's blood. I'm loving the pain that I give. Because the pain I receive, it's like Santa Claus. I just want to bring it to everybody around the world. Now, we shall see how long I make you suffer in this match. Will be quick, or will I make you reinvent yourself once more?
Yes, interesting take. I do like the effect, although it seems like it did come out of nowhere.
Yes, it's very non-Doomsayer.
Yeah. Although I think it would be good for like a, if you remember, like there was an old Xbox 360 game. I think it was called 13, but it was done in Roman numerals. It had a very similar,
yeah.
And if it was colorized very vividly, it'd be really cool. But at the same time, it's not something he generally does. Follow that narrative.
It's very different from Doom. It wasn't bad either, but his opponent.
Yes. T.J. Blaire.
I was going to say science hat. That is TJ Blaire's promo, ladies and gentlemen.
About 4.5 years ago, there was a moment that changed the course of my entire career. it all started with a man named Doomsayer. Now, if I can indulge all of you with the backstory a little bit, have a seat. Around this time frame, I'm just some 20-year-old punk going on 21. And on paper, the list of names that I was putting down was relatively impressive when you think about history, when you think about the past. But in the present, a lot of these names weren't really anything special anymore. Worn-out veterans at the end of their rope. People who were just still around to make the shiny new toy look good to all the sponsors and the stockholders. So I never really got pushed. I really never got tested properly for a lot of months. Everything I did, my hand was being held through certain situations. I was being coddled and protected. And I learned the hard way what happens when you need to stand in the woods alone. Because I went and I stood out in the woods by myself. I went knocking on a madhouse, and I got eaten alive by a wolf. And from that moment on, I felt this looming presence of a ceiling just hanging above my head at all times. Everywhere I went, I felt like the eyes are coming off of me. I'm no longer everyone's shiny new toy. My glow is dulling. I'm getting rust in my joints. Cracks are forming. I'm just going to be one of professional wrestling's one-hit wonders. That's it. That's a wrap. But then one day, I looked at the cards, and I saw Doomsayer as my opponent. Now, Doomsayer was a champion at this time. He was a reigning and defending hardcore champion. The lineage of names that came before him that held that blood-covered championship, and the names that he put down to hold that championship. That prophecy, that lineage is something that I wanted. That is the kingdom that I belonged in. And now I'm staring face to face with its gatekeeper. And every time I thought I hit him with my best, he always managed to find a way to come at me with something even harder than before. Every time I struck with all the might that I could, he would hit me back 5 times harder, and it would get harder to stand, harder to see, harder to just come to terms with the reality that I am losing as I am today, and I need to adapt or perish. It was at that moment a switch flipped, and all of that panic that was weighing me down, all of that panic that was destroying me from within, all of that panic became a lethal weapon. On that night, ladies and gentlemen, the Prince of Panic, TJ Blaire, was really born. And I started overcoming Doomsayer's best. He ran out of things to respond to me with, and the panic that now infected me is now being weaponized against him and affecting him. And now I have the ability to take this hook, jam it through his skull, rip the keys from off of his belt, and unlock the gates to that kingdom that he was protecting. "5 years later, and I find myself in a very similar position. I had eyes on me for a while. And then the eyes just start fading away. All of a sudden, you're not important anymore. You haven't done enough to impress the right people yet. You are losing your touch. Oh and behold, Doomsayer comes knocking on my door again. Doomsayer, the one thing that I can say about you, more than anything else, is that you are consistently one of the best to ever do this. Your commitment, your passion, your dedication is second to few. Last to nobody. I respect you. I admire you. And I'm looking forward to this. Because I know that I can beat you. I know that you're gonna hit me with your best. I know you're gonna put me up against a corner that I can't get out from unless I adapt. So Doomsayer, on this night, I will adapt. And if I am to perish on this night, I'm taking a piece of you with me.
Damn.
Nice.
Damn. Fucking hell.
Indeed. So, yes, that
Wow.
was TJ Blaire. So, anyone have anything to add?
Do you have my notes down?
I do.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. So, judging. We had 3 judges on this match. All 3 did provide their points. We got feedback as well. We'll start off with Doomsayer. Judge 1, video 15, audio 17, talk 18, time 15, it factor 16 for a total of 81 out of 100. Judge 2, video 17, audio 17, talk 18, time 18, it factor 18 for a total of 88 out of 100. So we'll add that 88 onto the 81, and then Judge 3. Yeah, I know. Judge 3. I'm scrolling to find it. There it is. Video 16, audio 18, talk 14, time 16, it factor 15 for a total of 79 out of 100, giving to Doom a total of 248 out of a possible 300.
Yeah, that's respectable. Very respectable.
Notes for Doomsayer here. The comic book filter, I stayed open-minded too. If he was going to deliver something that made it important, I would have liked that, but he didn't. It did, however, emphasize his eyes, which increased the intensity of what he was saying. Very well spoken. I enjoy his wordplay. There was a couple of word and grammatical slips, which he batted off quite well. I quite liked the eerie music layered over the background. I like the sinister turn he takes towards the end, when he wraps it back up. Well delivered, reinvention full circle was nice. Yeah, I like that. So, 248 for Doom, which is really good. I think that might be one of the highest scores we've had. As Grant leaves.
As he goes, yeah. As his internet. Absolute arse.
However, we'll get on to TJ's points now.
All right, definitely.
TJ Blaire, Judge 1. Video 17, audio 17, talk 16, time 14, it factor 16 for a total of 80 out of 100. Judge 2. Scroll it down, Dan. Come on. Video 16, audio 16, talk 18, time 14, it factor 18 for a total of 82 out of 100. And then Judge 3, this is the one. Video 17, audio 17, talk 17, time 17, it factor 17, for a total of 85 out of 100, giving TJ Blaire 247 points, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, that was close. So what are on both? Just totals?
I'm double checking my work.
All right then.
Hold on, just for my benefit, because I'm not sure. So is the winner the person with the most amount of points, or the person that has the more judges vote in their favour?
Most points.
All right.
So TJ definitely got 247 points.
Okay.
We'll look at Doomies again. 79.
Ladies and gentlemen, mental arithmetic brought to you by Baldwin.
Fuck off. You piss taker. 88. 248 for Doom. Yeah, Doomsayer won by 1 point.
Doomsayer won by 1.
1 point.
That is tight.
Well, just so because obviously you guys will know this, but the people watching won't. So when I originally put both of my scores in, I actually scored it 80-80, and I don't like scoring it a draw at all. So I wanted to distinguish who I thought the actual winner was, and deducted 1 point from X Factor to coincide with that.
Yep.
And if I hadn't have done that, this would have ended a draw.
Yes, we won't be having draws here.
No, definitely not. But yeah, I really cannot believe that by 1 point. Fucking hell.
I think
They're both really good. Like, I enjoyed both of them.
Yeah, I think the one thing with TJ's filter is you could tell it was just like a simple picture overlay. One bit of advice I'll give him is, if he wanted to, one of the things he could have done is kind of expanded the picture more, and then you can kind of give it a shake so it gives it some animation, and then probably take the opacity down of it so it's not so jarring. I mean, with PC editing, I know TJ Blaire, I think he has a PC or a laptop, so I could run him through that and see if it can help him, so it at least looks like there's some kind of scroll going on.
Yeah, it's that nice fine tuning, isn't it? And we
Exactly.
talk about it a fair lot all over the place, EWN here, about finding those little, when you hit a certain stage of like you're in the main eventers, once you're there, all it is you're just looking for ways to fine tune yourself to make yourself better. There's jumping from like a 70 or a 65 or something up to an 80 is a big jump. That's you really you have to push yourself. When you're in that sort of 88 out of 100 area, to get to an 89, it's tiny little things, and it's so minuscule and molecule what differentiates you from that to like a 91, then a 92, then a 93. So yeah, no, that kind of stuff will benefit.
Yes, you get the fine details, and quite simply, you're in.
I love it.
Yes, it's the things that change you from a Johnny Rockstar to a Johnny Nitro, really.
Yes.
So,
I keep
and then
forgetting
eventually you can become a John Morrison.
yes, indeed, become a John Morrison. Fantastic.
Shall we watch some promos?
Fuck off!
Dan.
I'm coming here to do that.
What?
I have not come here to do that. What the fuck kind of?
All right, not a problem. I want to watch promos.
So you were curious about it earlier, Phil, so I think we're going to start there.
All right then. So it was well played, and so yes, I think that's the perfect place to start. So let's go with that because it's just going to be fantastic.
Do you know which one I was talking about?
No idea.
No? Okay.
Oh yes,
should
I do.
Should I even bother telling you guys what he's called before I play it?
No.
No? Okay. Here is...
No soul. I was up champion. Right here? Me? No, he's just jealous because I have one more championship in APW you have. He said tonight, I'm going to destroy you here in this arena. Because
Does this count as cultural appropriation?
Be a day man's hands champion because you ain't in a day man's
He's just doing AEP's gimmick,
in
isn't
this
he?
group right now. You're looking at the president of today's main scene. I'm going to defend this championship here tonight. I will protect it from punks like you. You see, you keep on calling me a wise up champion, a wise husband. Bitch, I'm not. I'm in my prime.
Yes, we can tell.
That's the biggest mistake you ever done in your career right there.
Oh yes, Jonathan, what's wibble wobble in
everybody
my car?
has been in this company. But the one reality is, everybody's laughing at you because we need people like you to beat up on. You a jobber in this company.
Always nice to see a fan, especially my favorite fan.
And see, I'm an APW team captain. I'm an APW Dave Mason patient. I'm standing up here tonight for everyone. He saw what I done Hunter Rose. Last week got some suicide. I put ES in the hospital after the match. Tonight, it's got to be the same thing to you. You keep on wanting some mouth.
Taylor, he's all fucking yours. Take him to
promise to God.
To who?
You won't laugh all about my promos. You won't laugh
promised to
all
go.
the stuff I say. Tonight, the day man saying will finish
stuff
you
I say.
once for all jobs. I ain't caught
You
about
finish a hand job
because I don't show respect from you because he hadn't done anything APW. When you come APW,
I'm sure one of his eyes is going to slip up his head and start living on his shoulder.
So up for full masses. When you lose and you create a whine and complain, you create and come back every year, once in a year. I know the game. Me?
Yes, unfortunately the game for you is Kaplunk.
I'm a team leader in APW.
There is no way you're a team
husband,
leader.
Okay? That's what you want to? Go ahead. I'm going to call you a no-soul, no-soul, no-soul. That's what you are. See you later, bitch.
I couldn't agree more, Taylor. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, apparently Rick Rage has stolen AEP's gimmick.
Well, the only
like
thing
to
I
thank-
agree with in all of that, he said that he's a tame leader. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I would personally like to thank the groundskeeper from the Water Boy for stopping by here on After Dark and, on me while you mind it.
Yes. And next time we do one of his promos, we're going to have someone doing sign language next to him.
Probably best.
I really want to open up an EFED called Royal Rumble Wrestling and just have him come out and go, yes, this is Royal Rumble Wrestling and my arse is Wed War.
I've been watching him.
So going back to Phil's idea about having someone come on and sign next to him every week, Why don't we have Dylan do it? Except every single sign is just him doing something like, oh.
You know what? If Dylan can get in front of a green screen, I will make that happen.
Yes.
I'll just have him in the corner, just like.
Oh, I'll have stuff come back anytime. Lady Sandra was just doing a cameo there.
Ah, right, okay. Hello, Lady Sandra. Yes. So this will be interesting. So, out of 5, who's just settling on the 5?
Wibble wobble, wibbly wob, half an egg. Wibble wob.
No, Mitch.
No Mitch.
No Mitch.
Why is it that Scott was the only one who remembered that and we completely forgot about it?
No Mitch.
Yeah, this is why Scott's brilliant. He just comes in and he goes, that's British humour. Allow me to educate you boys.
Scott will really appreciate this. Scott will appreciate this. So do you remember during The Life of Brian, the Monty Python film, where you've just literally got the Emperor stood there on the balcony going, is there a Wadderwick?
Wadderwick?
Is there a Witchard?
Wee Wadderwick.
Oh, what about Brian? Yes. Is there a Brian? Oh, there is a Brian. All right.
Yeah.
That stuff like that is the reason that I appreciated the scene in The Princess Bride. Marriage. Marriage is what brings us together today.
So I'm giving that promo a 1 just for the fact that we have seen worse than it before.
How bad is that we've seen worse than that?
Yeah. I mean, okay, so fair though. Like fair, but how bad is it? Like we've seen worse than that, have we though?
And Grant left.
Yes.
Oh no, he's back.
No, it's because I give this 1 egg.
Did you just
bonus points for prop use?
Half dozen eggs from the fridge.
Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen,
just for that one joke. Beautiful.
Yeah. But it was worth it.
It certainly was. But yes,
I'm just rating all the promos tonight in eggs. Fuck it.
I just like it. It just works for me. Eggs. What if we get a 5-star promo?
Five eggs.
If we get a 5-star promo tonight, Grant has to smash one on his head.
Yeah, right.
I wouldn't have agreed to that so easily. I would have told Dan to fuck off.
I just like the idea of let's get to the end of the show, I'm half cut, and I just go.
You know what?
You know exactly what soundbite I'm going to be pressing as you do that.
Yes.
Oh, dear.
Well, you've heard it, yeah. If we get a 5-star promo, Grant will smash an egg on his face, and he is a man of his word, so he will do it.
Indeed. Well, you never know. You might see it in the World Mug. So, yes. So that's rated as a 1-star. Why is Dan so broken about that?
World Mug 5-star. That's never happening.
Kill yourself. The fuck? Please kill yourself. The fuck? You should really kill yourselves. The fuck? Please kill yourself. The fuck? You should really kill yourself.
I got a little bit of that anal cream for your asshole.
And just in case anyone was wondering, that was, in fact, Stephen King from...
From what?
What was his name?
It was Stephen King. Yes, I know. I know. From APW. Because God is dead. Yeah.
Yes. Attitude Pro Wrestling, I believe.
They've been around for quite a while as well.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. I can see why.
Shall we move on to the next promo?
Oh yes, shall.
Let's do that.
I want to pick this one, but not for the reasons you think. So I've seen this earlier today, and it's been a while since we've featured this guy on After Dark. Now, when we first saw him, he was a favourite of mine. I don't know why. I can't tell you why. But
We've all
there he
got
is.
both. We have.
Ladies and gentlemen of the revolution, you know who it is and what I am. But just
Santa Claus!
I found out I was booked
Santa
the
Claus
next
with
fight
diabetes. Stage 8.
against none other than the Inferno's own incendiary champion, Sam Spade. Wow. Sam Spade. Honestly, Sam, this is a match I've been looking forward to for quite some time. You know, I've watched my brother over here
Nokia.
beat your ass multiple times. I've watched my other brother over here beat your ass multiple times. And I cannot wait to add my name to the Sweet Brothers that have beaten your ass. Now, you can come out here and thump your Bible and pound on your chest and yell to the top of the lungs all you want. It's not going to make a difference. You've got a belt. I've got a belt. We've all got belts. But it's not going to change the fact at the end of the day, Sam, that I am simply more talented than you. I could sit here on my old big ass and cut a promo talking to you like a normal human being better than you can come out here pretending to be the gangster preacher any day of the week. Prepare as much as you want. Think you're ready for a match with somebody like me. But just know, no matter how much you get ready, no matter how much you think you're prepared, it's all going to be for naught. And when we do face off, you're not going to like the outcome. Sam, I'll be seeing you real soon.
Christ. The last time I saw him, he was living in a fucking trash bin in Sesame Street.
Yeah. Now he's probably in some hospital by the looks of his face.
Yes,
well, it looked like Ronnie Jobstar enjoyed that.
I was trying to figure out at first what was going on with his face until I realized he had the breathing tube in the entire time. And I'm like,
yeah.
Well, just hit him in the solar plexus. You won't be able to breathe.
Yes, Josh.
One.
I thought they were to help him breathe.
I love that. Yes, Charles.
So, yes, James Sweet from Revolution.
Which Revolution was
that? Let's hope it's Rages.
It's just no, it's just called Revolution.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm giving that a 2.
Is it because he's homeless?
Yeah.
You know what? The reason I'm giving that a 2 is the fact that he's obviously got a medical condition and he's still coming on the camera and still cutting promos.
And it didn't mean the Undertaker's last fucking matches were any good.
Yeah.
Good point. Good point, well made. Yeah, the Undertaker was good, but then he got ill and he was just shit.
I like the belt that he had. It was all right. I mean, it's nothing compared to what Grant's got or what Dan's got, but I mean, it was a nice looking belt at least.
Yeah, but Revolution is actually run by the same guys that run Elite. So
you've got to remember that in his promo, he said, "I got a belt, you got a belt, everybody's got a belt." So apparently,
well, yeah. I mean, I was just saying his looked nice. I mean, I guess that's a good point. I don't know. Everything was fine until he just completely snapped kayfabe.
Exactly. Do you remember? There was that old meme, and it was like got this old bloke with the beard and just these legs up here, these hairy legs up here, and it was just like a close up of like gay bear porn. He looks like that.
And literally the caption above it was "Good morning, son."
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. Over festive periods, they changed it to "Merry Christmas." So yes, Dan enjoyed
versatility.
No, it's Sunny D.
Uh-huh.
Oh yes, and guess what the D stands for?
Dan.
No, don't worry, Leah. You will find out soon by Phill Marshall.
Grand fuck off. Nope.
That was the best thing ever.
Yes.
That's going in the end, yeah.
It certainly is. And also, yes. Dan, comment.
That's not Blaire.
I just can't wait to hear her say from the other room, "Oh yes, Daddy Phill."
You and me both, brother.
It was going to happen. I don't know why DJB tried to stop it.
How many eggs do you rate?
Stumbling down the hallway. Daniel's just stumbling down the hallway, going, "What the bloody hell are you doing, Lee?"
I read that too, but I'm also telling you to fuck off.
All right, then. Fantastic. So, yes, how many eggs do you rate my yes, Grant?
What, your yes or the promo?
My yes.
Oh, 5 eggs.
Fuck off!
And there's your 5-star rating. So,
somebody got one.
Yeah.
No,
that's not how a 1 and a 5 works, you fucking disabled mathematical bastards.
All right. So we're generally agreeing on 2 stars then?
Yeah.
All right. It's your favourite.
I seriously have no idea.
So, yes, that's 2 stars right there.
Isn't the original with some Down syndrome?
I want to see it again.
Have you guys not ever seen the original of that?
I'm sure that was the original.
No, the original is this guy with Down syndrome trying to do stretches, and as he puts his foot on it, it just comes up and fucking flat out smacks him in the bollocks. It's hilarious.
Is the sound real?
Yeah, no. So the bit where he starts farting and starts going, that's actually not him, the guy in that video. It's the Down syndrome guy. I'll send you a link afterwards.
Indeed. Don't send it yourself. Dan's sick of you.
Right. Next promo. Jesus Christ.
Indeed.
You know what?
Yes.
I'm gonna play this one. It's a little bit of a long one.
Oh, good. I get to go for a piss.
I guess
so.
So,
people, just so you know.
What?
You haven't said any yet. Just letting people know there is EFED bingo going on as well at this point.
Yeah.
We didn't actually announce that, but yeah.
I mean, you're the only one here drinking.
You're not got anything.
I've got fuck all.
Oh. Well, I'm just playing EFED bingo, everyone.
Indeed, yes. Does it count if we say it?
Apart from Dan, 'cause he knows what they are.
I know what one of them is.
Do you?
Yes.
Oh.
Ooh.
Where do you think he got it from?
Then it would count if you said it.
Would it?
Oh, okay. I know exactly what
realise which one.
So that is our next promo, folks, and strap in. Not strap on.
When my arm goes up, that means I just put your ass down.
Hybrid universe, I find it funny. As we get closer to Fall Brawl, I find it absolutely funny that all these stars want to say that they making a name for themselves, like a Icon King, or the fact that Icon King actually believes that Chris Harris is a star killer. What star has Chris Harris ever killed but his own? What light has he ever dimmed but his own? That's nonetheless, because what you don't understand is I've
never seen a floating mouth promo. This is impressive.
I'm one of those tough sons of bitches that have walked on the other side of an extreme feud. Now, Icon King, you had a lot to say, and you and Chris Harris, this little bromance that you got going on, let me break it up. Because when you want to talk about team, when you want to talk about understanding, when you want to talk about greatness, you want to talk about Team Tap Out. You want to talk about your Hybrid Impact champion, Armed Armageddon Josh Armstrong. You want to talk about your Hybrid Television champion, the Shark Jaden Walker. But Icon King, I have a goal to make my show, the A Show, relevant. The best ever. And there are certain things that need to be done in order for that to take place. Now, while I am been busy, I have some things. And I said I am being busy instead of I have being busy, because I am the status of just being busy. There's always something to do when you're the Hybrid Impact champion. When you put the word busy and Armed Armageddon Josh Armstrong in the same sentence, I am just that. I am him. Now, there's always something to do. There's always places to go, people to see, babies to kiss, championships to win.
Well, there's only half his face on the screen most of the time.
Your little
I think you went away. I mentioned that right at the start. The floating mouth. Yeah.
You and your boy Icon King can get this work against.
It's because he has a warrant.
Tap Out any day of the week. But Chris Harris, I need to address something more important. I need to address the disrespect that you've been showing our president, Mr. James Black. I need to address the disrespect that you've been showing Sergio Romero. Now, my plan to do that, see,
Scott,
I'm
as
a
our
little
resident
bit busy,
American,
and you can't just get Armed Armageddon Josh Armstrong. But it can happen, and it will happen. Just like I told Joe Rivers, Dirty Joe Rivers, just like I told that dirty SOB, that he needs to handle his business and then assemble himself before me. I need you to govern yourself accordingly, Chris Harris. I need you to.
I was saying, I'm more fascinated by the fact that there is a floating Impact Championship belt cutting a promo right now.
King, and let him know who the A champion is. I need you to check your boy and let him know he don't want this smoke with Armed Armageddon Josh Armstrong. But since you have failed to do that, I think you need to be punished. I think since you failed to do that, you need to meet more of Team Tap Out. And by meaning more, I don't know. You don't, Chris Harris, you're not a star killer.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
You don't deserve to be in the ring with a champion of Team Tap Out. But you do deserve to get choked out, knocked across your head, beat down, broken. You deserve all that, Chris.
I'd be right happy
you
to.
Deserve for me and Jaden to be able to sit back and watch your destruction. You deserve for President James Black to be able to sit back and watch your ass get handed to you. You deserve for Serge to sit back in his office and watch you get beat up and then get sent back over to 3-Dub.
Great point. Well made there, Leah.
Pretty sure Mr. Drew appreciate that too. I'm the needle mover. I'm the
for God's sake!
Team Tap Out is where it's at. The Hybrid Impact Championship is where it's at. But before you assemble yourself before me, Chris Harris, before you honor to be able to assemble yourself before me, that privilege,
spanking that belt, doesn't he?
you got to
I'm the champion.
And that attitude needs to get adjusted accordingly.
Oh, he almost walked away. God damn it.
And in due time, I'm going to go do it myself. But before then, I know somebody that will fight anyone.
Yes.
And he accepted. And if Serge books it, and if Mr. James Black books it, you go meet a little more of Team Tap Out than you bargained for, than you wanted. And it's all your fault. If your boy Icon King want to stick his nose in this business of you getting taught a lesson,
your tournament,
then I'm going to let him know it's sharks in these waters. I'm going to let him know that he's in my jungle. And as the lion of Team Tap Out, you only go as far in my jungle as this lion will let you. Because I am your Hybrid Impact Champion, Armed Armageddon, Josh Armstrong. And you bet your ass, when my arm goes up, that means I just put your ass down.
For just £2 a month, you can help this poor man be a real wrestler.
You tap in, you tap out.
This is the end of the promo, too.
He sure had a lot to say.
So welcome to season 6 of EFED After Dark.
I don't feel like I can judge him so much because he wasn't in 85% of the promo. It was like all belt.
Yeah, it was more like, you know, like it was like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was that was depression.
How do you guys rate it then?
I rate it the tears of a mother and a dirty bloody coat hanger.
Oh.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
I rate it, you know when you accidentally get a blood transfusion because the doctor mixed up the blood bags and now you have HIV?
Yes.
Oh, do you know what? I nearly said that camera gave me cancer, so I get you.
I mean, if I have to, yeah. Yeah.
Well, you left tournament, didn't you, Dan?
What?
You left.
He entered the tournament, yeah, and I think he no-showed.
Oh no, I think he put up a promo.
No, he done the initial entrant one, but I'm sure he got through, and he didn't promo against Swagger, I believe.
Oh, that was meant to say Swagger. Oh.
No. Okay, fair enough. Now that was autism.
Michael Windsor thinks it was a 3 because he had good verbal and it was a bad camera.
He just went on and said,
yeah.
Nothing. He said the word, my arm gets raised up because I just put your ass down 3 times. One in the intro, one to end his promo, and one at the end of the promo, just in case we didn't fucking get it.
Oh, my favourite line of the whole thing, and I want this on a t-shirt, is, I am been busy.
I have been busy. Yes.
I have been
busy.
Blood.
You know, every time someone says to me, "Oh, are the results coming out soon?" Sorry, I am been busy.
Yes.
So
we'll just put his face on the t-shirt, but I'll make the eyes crossed.
You know what? I'm like, when the World Cup results are like ready to come out, I'm just going to do fuck all for days and just wait for people to go, so what's the result? And just constantly just keep hitting, I am been busy.
Yeah, go on, do it.
Get to fucking Sunday next week and everyone's like, what, it's taking the fucking piss now? Sorry, I am been busy.
So I'm saying 1, Phil. 1 grand. How many eggs?
I already held up mine, but if I was going to describe this as a song, I'd call it One Dance.
If I was going to describe this as a song, I'd call it Friday by Rebecca Black.
Oh, no, because that actually adds some entertainment to it.
Because it's Friday.
Yes, they're all going out partying, even though they're underage. It's like a J. Yost fantasy.
Which seat shall I take? Just fucking get in the car, you nonce.
Yeah.
Hey, Jesus Christ. Another promo? Do we have a special video yet?
Well, no, we have this video.
Kill yourself. The fuck? Please kill yourself. The fuck? You should really kill yourselves. The fuck? Please kill yourself. The fuck? You should really kill yourself.
I got a little bit of that anal cream for your asshole.
So
Dylan is always with us in spirit.
Exactly.
I can see through the fucking shirt. I know I'm still full screen dick.
Yes.
There's only one way to fix that, Daniel.
There certainly is.
Where can you get it from?
Get it from the After Dark store. AfterDark.zone/store. And Leah?
Just ask for our fucking number. What's next?
That's what. Let's see. Oh, minute to 12. Sir, it's 1 minute to 12. You know what that means?
No.
Well, it means it's midday for the show. It's
Do you know what? I would love to know where someone has been.
I certainly would as well.
So would I, but I can't see shit, so can we?
We certainly can, unless some silly cunts delete it.
Oh, no, it's just further up. Yeah, okay.
Yes. Yeah, all you have to do is go a little further up, and you'll find the magic spot.
I will.
Where we need to go.
Where?
So, gentlemen, presenting Where Have You Been? Ricardo.
I'm very big. I feel like I'm running out of time. Running out of time. Don't make me believe. I want you to show me I'm alive. Show me I'm alive.
Mucche imoricado. Come se we sepia imo as real vida. Oh, come se where been who fucking yes shitting. Hey Dylan, go kill yourself. DJB like knob. I hear you're the bloody yum yum. No, he's only here to go away. A smoky like. No, it's come and see me on dickety. Huh? Feel me shut. On dickety.
Network Wrestling. Untickety. Adieu bien. Commencez. Enjoy.
Undistricted Wrestling Network. Undistricted. Undistricted.
Undistricted.
UWN. The Compound, Hype number 2. A tribute show to Bray Wyatt. Where I am in a 1-on-2 handicap match. I find that interesting considering the fact that one of my opponents actually decides to show his face, and the other one, and the one he's teaming with, decides to be a scaredy little fucking chicken.
I know you're not retarded. But, what are you, Down syndrome?
Now. Really now. Prime time Nick Storm likes to run his mouth. He wants to call me a Karen. Do you understand what that truly means?
Come on
fuck
now.
out of here, you
There's
fucking
no need to get
accuser!
fun.
You motherfucking accuser! Get the fuck out of here!
God! Undistricted Wrestling Network. Ryan Days. Ryan. Where are you? Where?
Where are you? Where are you? Let's be having you!
Where are you?
Come on!
I am. I mentioned your fucking kids, for fuck's sake. Come on, Ryan. Do you need your balls out of Diane's purse first before you fight me? How about that? How about your poor, pathetic wife?
Go on, Sean.
She don't need a boy. She needs a man to satisfy her needs. That's why I'm going to take over your house, throw you out of your fucking house, bury you in the fucking garden, and when your kids ask me, when your kids look me in the eye and they say, "Where's our daddy gone?" All I have to do is show them at the fucking garden and show them your fucking tombstone. It says, "Here lies Ryan Days." You see, Ryan, you're the most pathetic thing I've ever seen in my life. Yet here I am showing up and you have a fucking heart or guts or the balls to show up. So maybe I have to mention Diane to get your attention. Is this what you want, Ryan? I can go unrestricted on your fucking ass anytime I feel fucking like it. You see, Ryan, everybody knows exactly why the pastor did show up in Undistricted Wrestling Network. And that's to put you in a fucking grave where all the maggots and the worms will eat you alive. Damn! Ryan Days. Please, Ryan Days. Please get your balls out of Diane's purse. Please come out and fight the pastor. I beg of you. I want you in this ring so I can fucking choke the life out of you. Your kids will be sitting there watching their new daddy kick your pathetic ass. Because that's what you deserve, Ryan. You little bit.
Sean, you're great. You're great. Ricardo, love you. Pasta. Fuck you and they. No daddy now.
Ricardo, are you in a crack den taking drugs?
Some more. Ricardo, die now. Prime. Fucking death by prime, you know. Drugs. Depression. Goodbye.
It's terrible.
Oh, and I was going to say we have a special guest in TJ Blaire, but we've got TJ Blaire and Sherry.
What's up?
Hello, TJ, with your wonderful science hat.
Yeah, it's not with me today.
Oh, how very dare you.
How are you all?
Single-handedly the greatest content Ricardo's ever found.
You know, I was pleasantly surprised at that, but I still have stuck in my head, where are you?
Let's be having you! Imagine Ricardo's face coming across that and just listening to, yeah, and then I'm going to go in your house and be your kid's dad from Sean Price? Fucking hell!
That was definitely a thing.
Yeah, Taz says Gaza's stopped doing his house calls now, so...
Oh my god! Like, if we get a chance to play that again, just do.
Well, you normally post it to the After Dark page.
Oh, that's getting posted fucking everywhere. I'm gonna get Dollface to let me back into WHYBR again and just post it there as well, just for the shits and giggles. I got booted again, by the way, after posting my promo. Let's go.
I didn't. Really disappointed.
Nick or David, one of the two.
Bill?
Yes? Just like CM Punk, it's still shit.
Leah's comment actually just cracked me up because I forgot about that bit where Sean says in his promo something about "I want you in my ring," and I was dying. I was fucking gone.
He wants to do butt stuff.
I'm gonna take your kids and I want you in my ring. Beg your fucking pardon.
Why did Shady sound like fucking Beavis there, or Butthead? One of them.
Yes.
He wants to do butt stuff.
He wants to do butt stuff.
Right. So I want to address this. When's that? Anti-CM Punk marks. You know I am not anti-CM Punk. I was there the night CM Punk arrived in fucking AEW. We were live streaming at the time when he came back. We were over the fucking moon. But the way he conducts himself backstage, he's brought this on himself.
I think he's a douche.
I love him.
I love CM Punk, but he's brought this on himself.
Yeah, the only person I like more than CM Punk is Chris Benoit.
He's become everything. He only made it over because he had a Pepsi tattoo.
Right. Philip, I think it's time we move on to your territory.
Right, yes. It's the World Mug with our brand new intro from last week.
BA Vessel approved, by the way.
Oh, so BA Vessel liked it then? Beautiful. So if you haven't seen this before, welcome to the new intro of the New World Mug. TJ, take lessons. Everyone said that the old thing was shit because it was written by Johnny, so many names I can't remember, Rockstar. So we decided to get some help from Orlando Simpson with the drums. And BA Vessel said that Johnny Rockstar was a cunt and he could do a better solo. So here's BA Vessel solo. It's the World Mug 2023. Yes, it's the World Mug.
Oh, shit. I'm just hoping it would go on and on and on. I was jamming.
Luckily for you, they're planning a 10-hour loop, so I'll send that to you when it's done, Shady.
Well, that patting sound in the background, like it sounds like it could be, I don't know, like sandbags or something being dropped, being patted on or something. What it actually was Johnny Rockstar after his wife telling him she was pregnant and he was just punching her in the stomach.
Yeah, it sounds about right. Man of my own heart.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like to do that, don't they? If you're connected to the screen.
Well, did you not see Shady's whole room was like a disco as well?
God damn, makes me want to play it again. But yes, it's Group F. It's really heating up now. We have some amazing competitors. So yeah, like I said before, you might find a 5-star promo. You just never know. But first off, from SWA.
Oh God!
Extreme.
Yes, Scott. Oh God.
SWA, welcome to the House of Extreme. Welcome to the true House of Extreme. I have the New Testament book here because of Reverend Crow. Now, Reverend,
House of Extreme. Like that's all for short.
All the gossip you like to talk. We are both religious men. I'm actually religious myself behind the scenes. You see, I'm Lutheran.
Ironic because God gave
I have the New
nothing
Testament
in the
book right here from our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. But you know what? I also have the Book of Extreme. And the Book of Extreme says to kick anyone's ass anytime, any place. Whenever they call
this
out
is
my
put out
name.
with hair.
Whenever they ask for my blood. Whenever they ask for me to suffer, for me to enjoy pain. Well, guess what? Crow, I enjoy pain. I enjoy suffering. That's what Extreme is. That's what Extreme keeps on doing every single day. You see, I do that also in the CWW. I've been doing that since day one. Tyler Extreme's been here a long time, Reverend. You see, you have your book, I have mine. You like to talk the gossip, I like to talk mine, but you know what? You want to drag me across that canvas, make me suffer, and taste my own blood. But that's not going to happen there, son. You see, because with me, you're going to taste your own blood, and your blood's going to be on my hands. And I'm going to drag you across that canvas. And I'm going to make you
suffer.
Sir,
that's not blood, that's barbecue
you see, here
sauce.
in the SWA, I could take all the criticism. I don't care if anybody here loves me or hates me. I don't give a damn. There's only one person that loves me, and that's the good Lord above, and that's my family as well. But you,
So
Reverend Crow, you have to understand.
Yeah, I was just
when you step in the ring with Extreme for the very first time ever, this is my debut here in SWA, so when you step in the ring with me, it's all going to be a whole new challenge for you. Yeah, I've heard you've been away for a few months, you've been here and there, but it's time for a fight. It's time for you to get in the ring with Tyler Extreme for the first time and to get your ass kicked all over that ring. See, it doesn't matter what everybody else says about me. They can talk the trash, they can talk the talk, but when they walk the walk, actions speak louder than words, and that's what you're going to be doing, Reverend. I like that name, Reverend Crow, I like that. Tyler Extreme likes that. But at the end of the night,
He
At
has
the
to
end
talk
of the
in
night,
the third
Reverend,
person. He's the size of 3 people.
all you're going to be doing is laying in that middle of that ring, blood all over your body. My Tyler Extreme has your blood on my hands, and you become my
The only
first
thing this
victim.
fucker's missing is
You
a
become my
aura,
first
a
bitch.
samurai sword.
I guarantee if you type into Google Extreme logo, that pops up.
I was only going to say I fucking hate his mum for giving birth to him.
Yes, indeed.
All I could picture was that scene from Family Guy where Brian is talking to Meg about religion, and she's like, if there is a God, why did he give you a smoking hot mom like Lois and make you look like Peter?
Yeah, makes absolute sense. And I just look at Tyler Extreme and go, it brings me back to the intro of last season where we just had more fucking eggs.
Yeah.
I think it's
DJ,
funny. He
you're
says he
muted.
can
What are
take
you
all the
doing?
criticism.
Indeed. DJ, you're muted, sir.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, Lady Sandra was just having a little word.
No, I was talking to DJ. He was muted.
Oh,
we're here now.
Yes.
That was bad timing.
Michael Windsor being politically correct there. Wonderful, as we like to see.
Michael brought. I said I was a weirdo for drinking out of a jug. It's just so much easier just having 4 points in one drink. It's great.
Just makes sense.
Sandra, you must be so proud.
I am. You usually have the trough. Yeah. Just filled with fucking food.
Indeed. So, would anyone?
This is an upgrade.
Yes, let's go on to the categories, shall we? So remember, out of 5, let's say 3 people randomly. TJ's trying to look for porn.
Yes, the greatest.
So we'll go Shady.
Extreme logo porn. Can't wait.
So we'll go TJ, Shady, and Grant, if you like. So between you 3, out of 5, how do you rate the video? How good was the video?
2 for me.
All right then.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. Yeah, 2 sounds good.
All right then.
I'm with Shady. So I would go like 1.5, but you can't go off.
Exactly. Now let's go for the audio out of 5. Just how it sounded.
3.
5. What about you, DJ?
I'm gonna go.
Don't let them sway you.
No. I think I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna say 2 again.
Oh, right. Oh, fuck it, 2. Let's go for the bestest category for this man. Talk out of 5.
Yeah, 1.
Definitely. Okay. Ah, yes. TJ's getting the understand that we do fingering on this show. It's easier. So time
Hey,
out
I've been
of
told
5.
I'm a master of it.
Give him a 3. It was over pretty quick.
I'll go 2. Weirdly, it just seemed to drag. Like just a whole lot of nothing. So it just poisoned it for me. But yeah, that's that 2. 2 for me.
TJ, your thoughts? We really want to see
your buzz. What was it?
Oh, time.
Time.
Yeah, did it
We
feel
seem to
long?
be wasting yours, so.
Well, it was a very big waste of mine, but I feel like I was kind of in and out for a good chunk of it, but it felt like I never stopped the whole time. Like
So like a 0
go
from
anywhere.
you
So
then.
yeah, I'm.
Yeah, 0. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's 2. And the one that we can really all relate to when it comes to this wonderful man, it factor. What did you think of this fat man in the giant glasses who had nothing? Oh, okay, 0. So yes, so he has so far. He's currently the lowest score in this with 7, considering he's the only one we've watched.
I think Lady Sandra actually out of shot gave the most world mug comment on one of those categories you would ever imagine. You said audio, and she literally just looked down and went, "I couldn't give a shit."
Don't be right.
Could not
So
be bothered
proud
to
of
give a single fuck.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Sandra understands the assignment.
She does. She massively understands it.
It's why she just works when she comes on the show. Like, it's why we're so happy to have her here.
Yeah, Sandra
I'd
just
rather
comes on,
watch
looks at
grass
everything,
grow.
and goes, "Why the fuck are you wasting your time?" And we agree.
And mine. She's like, 32 years later, I expected cash, not this shit.
Yes, indeed. It's just, but occasionally we sell a T-shirt, so it's nice.
Yeah. One of these.
We're in the money. Exactly. Steve,
Or one of these.
Just
Or go kill
remember,
yourself.
if you're ever peckish, just take yourself out for a cheeky Steve Nando's.
He'd be right happy to.
Yes.
So
There you go.
yes.
We're already coming up with new T-shirts here. We've got what's that fucking phrase the guy used? I am be busy, and
Yes.
a Steve Nando's. Yeah,
Oh yes, going out for a cheeky Rambo.
cheeky Rambo. Just in
Just
the
get a
Nando's.
picture of his ass. So, funnily enough, Tyler Extreme, as you could tell by his over-the-top persona of saying "fuck all," mentioned another company that we're going to look at now, CWW, and with another talent called Leviathan. And boy, his video editing is just spot on.
Oh, I've just realised who this is. Fuck's sake.
Yellow tape around his body, it's fucking homicide. His face is on a t-shirt and his family traumatized. I didn't even need to shoot him, he just caught me by surprise. I reloaded my pistol, cocked it back and shot.
Cliffbuster, we meet again. The last time we met, I was in a different company and I was a whole different person back then. You and me, we always put on a show when we face each other. When we show up, we show out. Always when we face each other. Now, there's no secret that me and you have faced each other before, but every time we do, we show up, we show out, and we prove ourselves in that company. Now, I've talked with my gods, Thor, Tyr, the god of war, for those of you who don't know, Odin, all of them I've conversed with. I've even conversed with Loki, even though Thor's my patron. And they all have given me helpful, useful advice on taking you on. Me and you, we always have chemistry in that
So
ring.
last week someone was training Malachi
And
Black.
someday
This
I'd
week
like to
Thor
tag
and
with you, even
Odin
if it's
is
just
are
for
training
one match.
Leviathan. What the fuck is going on in EFED?
Until that day comes, when we meet in that squared circle
Yes.
on that battlefield.
Well, I said that he's
We will
been
always show
talking
up.
about being
We
a
will always
Nordic
show
god,
up.
and
We
Lady
will
Santa went
always
more
put
like a
on a
Nordic
show
sod.
for those watching. That's a given. The difference is I
He's like a cut-rate
am,
Jewish
for the
lawyer going
first
through a
time,
divorce himself.
feel like someone might be even close to my level. Though you're not on my level, you're just a bit below, unlike everyone else who's
It's
so
Cody
far
Hunter
below
if he didn't have a
that
sense
they're
of
feeding
humour.
on the bottoms of the oceans, like bottom feeders.
And more
You
hair,
see,
of course.
You are the one person I feel that is close to my level. That being said, that's not going to stop me from taking you on and possibly taking you out
Apparently that level's in the
when my
basement.
hand is raised at the end of this match. When Leviathan stands up in that ring above you with my hand raised, know that I respect you, but that's not going to stop me from doing what I have to do to win. Cliffbuster, you and I, we got chemistry in that square
What's a
circle.
fucking promo from World of Sport?
But no amount of chemistry that we have is going to make you be able to beat me. To beat me in that ring. There's no chance. No amount of chemistry can make it so that happens. You can work your ass off in that ring against me.
I thought I
and
was
it's still
listening to
gonna come out
EFED, the
with me on
Audible
top.
book.
I see you as a brother. I see you as a
Last
friend.
year I was poor, and now this year I'm a
But let's be
millionaire.
real here.
And I can
I don't
teach
have
you
a good
how to
track
be a
record with
millionaire
family.
too. Just buy my audiobook
You see,
for $9.99.
in every family, there's that one member that goes rogue. And I'm that member in the CWW family.
And in the Rockstar household, we know who that member is too.
Now, if we have a tag, that doesn't mean that I'm gonna go rogue on you. I just have a thing for going rogue. And when me and you face off in that ring, Cliffbuster,
I have a thing for
it
going
won't be
rogue.
your time.
Sometimes I leave
But
the
will be
bathroom
time
without
to
washing
die.
my hands. I'm in danger.
Time to die. This is how I play this try. This is how we play. This is how we play destroy. I'ma cut that face and make your favorite door. Drop the match in the gas tank. It's time to die.
That ending intro might as well have been Rebecca Black Friday.
Yes, indeed.
What the fuck was that outro?
I don't know.
Yeah, I was really.
I like how
big
he's
and
supposed to
excited.
be. I like how he's supposed to be like a son of Odin and shit like that, and then he went for like what? Yeah, and then went for like Japanese K-pop at the end or something.
And he intimidated us all with his horrific Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
Hey, Sarah, I feel like right now Thor and go ahead, Grant.
Lady Sandra's coming out with them all. He's not a god, he's an god. He's not a Nordic god, he's a Nordic sod. This is like brilliant. She can come more often. This is true.
I wouldn't come more often with looking at him. Sorry.
I feel like right now Thor and Loki and Tyr and Odin and all them he named are just kind of sitting there like, I don't know this dude. What?
Literally, I'm not being funny. Odin is just sat there going, should we use the lightning bolt now? Thor, do your thing.
Nobody would ever suspect it's us.
Exactly. It was just.
It was something.
It was definitely there.
That's what Carl said. Monotone.
Yeah. You know what? When he was talking, I just wish I had the song "In the Arms of an Angel" to play underneath it, so it was like a charity.
It is very disrespectful.
I don't think that song goes on as long as he did.
I don't think opera goes along as he did.
You're not wrong.
To be fair, he was off the wall. He was undicketed. Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get to the voting. So, first category, video out of 5. And I will choose Scott, Dan, and TJ just for fun.
What's first category?
Video.
Use your fingers. We don't need to see you're working out. 1, 2. All right. So yeah, that's 4. Which
so next week I'm bringing a whiteboard to work out my scores. Not the EFED promo.
Yes. So video was given a 1 in total, just due to the low score. Audio out of 5. 3 and 4. So 4 divided by 3, 1. And talk out of 5. 0, 1, 0. Yeah, it's got to be a 1. It's got to be all zeros for it to be an official zeros. Time.
Infinity.
0, 0.
Oh, you can record this. You can record this. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Apparently, Dan's lost his ability to vote on things today, and it factor.
Mm-mm.
Yes. Yes, 0. All right, so he comes in and he's taken the lead with an astounding 4 points.
At some
That
level,
promo left my ass wet ball.
Yes, it was fucking awful. And yes, we do have another one from Grant's favourite company, WKP. And this is, just the world champ. Absolutely, so respect to WKP. And this gentleman is called the really imaginative Bones.
WKP, it's I Bones answering the call to Rick Lee Schneider about me coming into your faction. Well, this is what I got to say about this. I know about David Hill and I know about Southern Heart, but old David Hill, we go way back, don't we? See, you know not to mess with Bones. You and your little playful microphone and your Paul Blart mall cop suit that you sit around in and playing security guard because it makes you feel like a big man. Well, yeah, Ricky, you know what? I accept your invitation into your faction. And I accept the fact that I am a real man and I like to break bones. And I am a man that stands by one little thing in this world. And that's don't tread on me. So WKP, let this be a warning. David Hill, Southern Heart, it doesn't even matter who it is. Over here, I'm not scared. But I will tell you this, a revolution of an anarchy and a war. And I'll give you a war you don't want, WKP. Because that's just how damn good I am. So with that being said, I'll see you soon, WKP.
Oh, we lost PJ and Cherry.
Indeed. So, yes, for the three of you, let's just go straight into the categories. Starting off with, and I know Grant's laughing, out of 5, video. Yes.
Oh no, it's 0, man. That's so bad.
He kept cutting his head off, didn't he?
That chrome key was awful.
Yeah. But that's given a 1 thanks to Scott.
Dickhead.
Sorry. I mean, I could at least I could have gone with my old way of doing it and like, okay, well I could see him, so 0.
Yeah. All right, so now we go to audio. And one of the things I want to point out is he sounded like he just recorded the song through his phone to play in the intro, and it sounded shit.
I'm definitely going 1 here. Like, I understand every word he said, but it was there was distortion. It was just awful.
All right then, and now out of 5, talk.
No, I'm going to go 1 because he weirdly had this sort of like fucking thing about his voice. It was alright, but like overall, it was just fucking short and shit.
Yeah.
And Scott, what was that? 1. So all 1s around. Time.
You know what? I'm giving him a 2.
Yeah.
I'm going 1. I'll explain after.
Okay, Scott.
Yeah. You know what? I'll say 2 simply because it was over way faster than I thought it would be.
Which is fair, dudes. Would you like to explain your thoughts on it, Grant, for the 1?
Yeah, it was like, he hasn't said anything. He's just come out and just tried to do this for some reason, his whole delivery factor is what the fuck was that about at the end? Like tweeted that, this whole thing. I was like, fuck off. But like overall it just ended nothing got said. It was way too quick. And it was a whole lot of nothing. It was hot air. So I can't give that any more than a 1.
All right then. And out of 5, it factor.
Yeah, it's got to be
0. Okay, so unfortunately, he hasn't beaten Leviathan. So Leviathan's still there on that wonderful 4 points. Are we going to get someone next who do you think can get that maximum 0? Or do you think they're going to be closer to the 25?
I don't know. Depends what you've got.
All right. Well, I've got this guy from MWF. He's name's Bobby Greek, or that's what I thought it was. So let's watch that.
Oh God.
You know, I'm not immune to it. I can hear it. You see, a guy like me, I always have my ear to the ground, and I can hear the rumors, the same question being asked by the same and usual suspects, the IWC, the fans, the marks, the smarts, the journalists, the vultures that have been circling this group round and round, just waiting to pick the bones of the loser of this momentous match between us, Fox. And that question, as we are just days away from our huge battle, inside that ring, it only gets louder and louder. Frankly, it should be rhetorical. It's blasphemous in its very nature. It's hilarious to me because it's damn near satire.
That's Bobby Greek.
Rob, are you afraid, of Fox Marsh? And I gotta tell you, besides the fact that I fear nothing and no man, because when you sit at the top of the food chain, you fear no predator. You simply expect every once in a while a pretender to step up to challenge the throne. But a man of my caliber, an athlete of my caliber, well, I'm always prepared for the battle. That's just the nature of the beast. But no, what makes me smile is not your lack of knowledge on the issue, Fox. No, what puts a smile on this face of mine, what warms my cockles is me being the one to get to tell you the truth, up close and personal. The undeniable fact that can either break your heart and hurt your feelings or change your life. So as I stare into this hard camera, I want you to stare into that secondhand cracked iPhone of yours, and I want you to look into my eyes and know that I am dead serious, and that I am sincere as one could possibly be when I tell you that I'm what counts in this industry. Me. I'm what counts in this sacred game of ours, not you. I laugh and pity the man who is afraid of a Fox Marsh. You want to know why? It's because you should be afraid of me. See, I'm real. No games, no gimmicks, live and in the flesh. Blood and guts, right here in living color. In front of your face. The very real asshole. The guy who you've been battling against your entire life and losing every significant battle against. I'm the captain of the football team who stuffed you into your fucking locker in high school. I'm the guy who fucks the girl that you've been in love with for years but have been stuck in the friend zone. Constantly listening to her complain, asking for advice, confiding in you about me. Meanwhile, me not giving a shit about either one of you. I am the very real upper management boss that fires you from your shitty job because, hey, we're downsizing and I don't give a fuck about you or your life. I am the lewd, rude, crude, obtuse, and facetious, narcissistic, silver-tongued, talented, ambitious, determined, malicious, dastardly cunt that stops at nothing to get what he wants. Very real. And you? You're a dime a dozen, man. Let's count them out. How many Fox Marshes are there in the building? How many Fox Marshes in this game of ours? I don't know. Let's see. Jack Harvey, TCO, or Cody Bentley, whatever he's going by this week. Titan, Darkin Graves, Casey Campbell, Tony Sterling, Zodakis. Should I keep going? Nah, I think you get it. I think you get the point. There is nothing special about you, an entire wave, a generation of entitled, broody, angsty little fucks. all thinking they deserve something because they want it really, really bad. But that's not how life works, is it? No. You see, one thing amongst many that you and the spooky dudes and the rest of the Mystery Machine gang all have in common is not Scooby-Doo, my friend, no. It's the fact that for all your games, all your gimmicks, all the cool makeup, the dope-ass metal music, the badass outfits, the super cool Hot Topic-worthy merchandise, like children on Halloween night, just before that bell rings, you have to take off your costume, and you have to enter into it, ready to get put to sleep by Daddy. Put to sleep. You have to check all that bullshit at the door. You hang it up in the closet. And when that bell rings, that face paint, it gets sweated out after a couple of minutes. That mask, well, it constricts and you get quite claustrophobic in it. All that's left is you as a man, that very same man that covers himself with all that bullshit to hide the insecurities and self-doubt. The skeletons in his closet. All of the misdeeds and shortcomings. In that ring, you step to me as a fucking man. And one who's not even got the balls to be himself. But me, I'm the same inside that ring, in front of a camera, on a microphone, in the middle of a match, at the grocery store, on the shitter. I am the same. 24/7, 365, 366 for a leap year. And man to man, not gimmick to man to man in that ring, you cannot fuck with me. Not for a second. I am the best fighter, the best wrestler in the world. And you can't lace my boots. I've had the juice since Minute Maid made Heisey, friends. And I'm telling you right now, Fox, you don't stand a snowball's chance in hell against me in that ring, because everything that you think makes you matter, everything that makes you cool, means nothing in the ring. Not a goddamn thing. So I want you to listen to me. You pathetic, basement-dwelling disappointment to your father. I want you to burn this fucking image into the back of your head and let it penetrate and rape your psyche. This is the image that you're going to remember. This is what you have coming to you. Give it to me. This right here. The winner and new heavyweight champion of the world. Rob Roman. So as far as I'm concerned, you might as well go ahead and write the suicide note right now, because something tells me after our match, I have very little faith that you'll make it through the rest of the night.
Sorry, Rob Roman there. Shall I just give it all fives?
No, after watching that back again, I've changed my mind on the original result, and Fox Marsh is now your E-World Heavyweight Champion.
I had a heart attack when that video fucking played.
I could hear it in your voice.
I know. It was. Oh no. That's the thing. I actually got in touch with Rob Roman a few weeks back, and I thought, I'd love you to be a part of the World Mug. And he goes, and I said, you don't even have to make a promo, just rip one. He goes, yeah, use one of the EWM ones. Because I just thought, wouldn't it be fun to have a ringer in the World Mug to show the rest of you how it's fucking done?
So you're telling me you didn't put that in because of what happened at the start of the show? That was in the show regardless.
That was going to be, I asked Rob, and I thought, do you want to do it straight away? I asked him like back in Group B or C.
Yeah.
I thought, I'm going to hold it back until like a late group when no one sees it coming.
And then I just happened to turn around and go,
Yeah, I'll smash an egg in the face if everyone gives all 5.
The reason it wasn't on the playlist before is because I didn't want to ruin it for Dan, and he had said there's only 3 entries, and I was like, yeah, don't worry, I'll sort it.
Yeah, fucking hell, I remember now.
Yes, indeed. So that's why I kind of held it back, just to see the look on Dan's face of panic before I turned around and said, I've already spoken to him, it's fine.
Bastard.
Well, I'm going to be absolutely honest. 5 eggs.
Yeah.
5 eggs.
Everything.
Easily.
Scott?
Yeah, hands down.
Wibble wobble, wibbly wob, wobbly wib, wibble wob.
Okay,
Right in the bum hole.
Yes. And unfortunately, going out of the tournament with the maximum 25 points that no one has ever done in this tournament, Rob Roman. The current reigning and defending industry's heavyweight champion of the world. The number 1 in the industry right now has unfortunately failed to get through to the next round because he's actually good.
Well, on that note, wibble wobbly, wibbly wob. My ass is wed war.
Yay!
Yay!
Brilliant.
And I love the fact that I was turning around and just think about it. Like half an hour ago, I said, "Wouldn't it be funny if we had a 5-star match in the World Mug?" And you just all sat there and laughed, didn't you? Oh, ye of little faith!
You all said it would never happen.
Yeah, I've been planning this since last week. It's like
sometimes gold writes itself.
Exactly.
So, who went through the World Mug this week?
Rob Roman.
That was Leviathan, CWW, of course.
Leviathan.
Yes, with a magnificent 4 points. So let's just...
Majestic.
Yes, so joining the amazing cast of Oscar Wilde, Orlando Simpson, Southern Outlaw, Ray Jacks, and Hella and Dead, it's Leviathan.
At least, lads, we've got at least 2 moments in this one show that is going the end of the year.
But no, Michael, Rob got the highest ever score in the World Mug.
He got the maximum score of 25. We just sat there and went, should we just say it's a 5? And everyone
my eyes are getting sticky. You cunt.
Yeah. I thought it was important to put a ringer in the World Cup this year because, you know, you look at some of the people we've had, and I want these people to look at this and go, oh, so that's how it's done, as opposed to the amazing names of, let me just throw out a few examples. Let's see. Orlando Simpson, Minister Payne, Rick Rage, Ray Jacks, Live and Fly, Southern Outlaw, and Orlando Simpson again because he only got 2 points. But in that case, the current lowest score right now in the World Mug with an amazing 1 point.
Yes.
Hella and Dead.
Wow.
Yeah, so if we
and if she comes back at you with a rebuttal for that, it's nothing to do with me.
Well, so at the moment, the top seeded right now is Hella and Dead. Second top seeded is Orlando Simpson, and the third seeded is Renegade Rick.
I've got to sit here for 10 minutes, like acting like I've got liposuction. It's fucking like solidifying on my head right now.
Right. Should we watch a couple of promos before we end the show?
I think we should, because I think the World Mug was a rousing success this week because just solely for the look on Dan's face, the sheer look of horror of, Phil, why are you trying to ruin me? When I'd already agreed with this with Rob like 4 weeks back and just kind of went, do you think this will be funny? And he was like, yeah, it'll be funny.
When the thumbnail first came up and I seen Rob and then I seen it said MWF, I looked and I thought, right, Rob must be an MWF or someone there is cutting a promo on Rob and they're using a bit of his video. There's no way Phil's going to grab a Rob Roman promo and show it on After Dark.
To be fair, right, in the loophole of all of this, that was not an NEW promo.
That's true. That's true.
But where have you been, Ricardo, next week? NEW!
So MWF. Does anyone know what that stands for?
Mayhem Wrestling Federation.
Yes.
No.
Oh.
It stands for Made Up Wrestling Federation because I just threw it together as a reason to get Rob Roman in so we could all of us sit there and go, well, he's clearly great. He shouldn't be here.
No, there is an MWF.
Yeah, don't have to waste his time by asking him to make a special promo for us because we know how busy the man is. So,
So
the funny thing is, MWF have people that could be in the World Mug, so that's what got quite excited.
oh, well, I'm going to have to list them as MWF too because Made Up Wrestling Federation is clearly better. I mean, they got Rob Roman, haven't they?
Yeah,
They have got Rob Roman.
Yeah, indeed.
here is a promo by someone we've seen a couple of times over the past 6 weeks or so. Is it what?
Is it me?
No.
Oh.
San Antonio, Texas. This Friday night, you will witness a massacre. The hardcore champion, Azrael, has finally been heard. The management has my first match. They have chosen me and put me in a steel cage. My opponents, MDM, Pitbull, and Lone Wolf Johnny. But I am not in here with them. They are in here with me. This Friday night, all will witness my ruthless aggression. I will use everything at my disposal, from the Soul Reaper to the Shooting Dark Star. But I am more than confident that they will quiver in fear as Azrael enters the ring. And once I do, none of you will leave victorious. 3 victims for the slaughter. What do you think of that? That's right. The perfect victory. That's right. I win.
I fucking love it. I fucking love it. I just do. He's found his niche.
I was going to say, you know what? The audio quality on his voice has dropped, but for some reason I like that better. That is kind of like that fuzzy kind of terrorist kind of sound.
It fits the aesthetic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'd say the music was a bit badly mixed, only because sometimes it'd take over his voice.
Yeah,
but
correct.
It's a case of he can mix that. But yeah, it's weird to kind of hear what is technically bad audio and think, but it makes sense. It's disproving the rule. I mean, we've got the audio rule and all that, but still, it's clear. You can understand what he's saying when the music isn't peaking, but it's kind of got that that AM radio kind of. Yeah.
Which is it goes with the feel of the promo, because obviously as a masked character, he's trying to keep that the anonymity, so mask the voice.
Exactly, and it just makes sense. So yeah, I would definitely say that kind of end Azrael thing. It reminds me a bit too much of Batman, so you can scrap that. And if you want to do some Azrael, then I would say
I've got an issue with the name as well. Like he could do so much more with it.
Exactly. I would say if he was going to do something with the name, I would simply shorten it down to AZ, because it's like him saying, I'm covering the entire spectrum of wrestling.
Do you know what? The best advice I could probably give him is call yourself the Pasture Sean Price. It would really fucking work. It just would. And if your catchphrase could just be, "I am been busy," that would be fucking like epic. I just have the best time ever.
I just have to say, Grant, don't ruin the good thing he has right now.
No, actually, to be fair, everything I said, fuck me off.
Yeah.
I'm giving that a 3.
Yeah. I'd say, yeah, definitely. I'm going to go with a 3 because he's still got things to learn, but I can see where he's going with it. And if he does get to the point where it kind of has, do you know what it kind of feels like whenever I watch his promos? It kind of has that feeling of 28 days later. And it's kind of, I know it sounds odd, but it's very kind of lonely and very just not much going on. You know the scenes in the movie where there's no zombies whatsoever and they're just walking alone?
Yeah.
It has that emptiness to it.
There is still something it reminds me of, and I can't fucking put my finger on it, and it's something from a British TV show or film, and I still haven't quite figured out what it is, so I'm going to have to rewatch the show and just really fucking hone in on it. But there is something, obviously, that has inspired him to do this, and I know what it is, I just can't think what it fucking is, and it's driving me insane every week.
Yeah, it's there's something, I think the thing I just like about it is it does feel very lonely. And I don't mean that
spot on with it.
That's what I mean. I like the lonely thing because it just, the fact that he's kind of turned the angle of his camera just like that, he's using very little space. It feels claustrophobic, but he's using that space so well. So it does add to like a real kind of tight, but in a weird way, it's like he's found a way to take portrait and make it work really well in landscape because he fills the black space. And
it's a clever thing to do, definitely creative.
Yeah, and I think he's onto a winner there. He could scrap everything else and just focus on this.
Dan, did you say we're halfway through season 6 now?
Yeah, this is the halfway episode.
So
season 5.
At this point, let's imagine. Oh, sorry, season 5. So let's go back in time. The first ever Sean Price promo we ever put on here. Did you think in a million years that we would be talking about him using extensive amounts of filters to produce something absolutely acceptable, more than acceptable, like divine, if you will? But also, who knew he had a shoot style in him? I mean, I'm still a fucking huge fan of what we saw earlier tonight. Sean Price I mean, Rob Roman, well done, but you ain't no Sean Price. He has stole the fucking show tonight.
And it's just out of the kind of unexpected kind of side attack that he's given. But I think that if there's ever anything...
So, I've rated that a 3.
I'm going to go 3. Yeah, I'm going 3. I'm going 3.
And Scott, you've been very quiet.
No, he didn't. I remember Scott originally saying 3.
All right, okay. But yeah, I mean, that's definite 3. And he can go further with it. I think it's just little tricks. But
I will say that whole intro video, the whole intro piece he put together was really good. I feel like everything about the aesthetic works. Everything that he's doing with it.
Yeah.
Can I just quickly point out that this is there was speculation earlier tonight. This is the WKP World Title. It's not. It's the PPW Redacted Championship.
Well, Michael wins that. Let's not go that far. There are still plenty of bad British promo artists.
Oh, yeah, shit. It's the fact that there's been so much improvement. On
go to After Dark and type in top 50 British EFEDers. You will see the list and you'll realise it cuts off at about 13 names. And the other 33 are like 37 are absolutely trash. So yeah,
So, before we close out the show, we have to play the 3-star promo video. So, share it in. And that should be his intro.
Yeah, definitely. It's nice to see people actually exploring, trying new things. And
Well, there was a comment I just literally just saw. Hold on, where is it? That was it. We should have a nonce gimmick. I think that would be great in EFED.
Yeah, and I know a few guys who could play it very convincingly.
Mikey Manson,
Dylan Belcher, Jay Yost.
Yeah.
I think LJ and King would be believable. Or Ronald Ellis.
Mary J, DJB, Rob Roman,
Phill Marshall.
Phill
Yeah.
Marshall.
Got that in stereo.
Orlando Simpson. Oh, fucking Nick Days.
Negan L. Girl.
Yeah.
No, he's not. I can just see. I can just see it in his eyes. He's not.
Yeah, it's a shame that the police disagree.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been EFED After Dark, and we have been joined by DJB, Grant, Scott, Shady, and TJ Blaire when their phones were working. So join us on Tuesday for Dank After Dark, where it looks like Dan will be sending over a lot more clips of a wonderful unicorn and a terrible actor. And, oh yeah, who doesn't enjoy a good unicorn?
We're not far from a certain P as well, Phil.
Yeah.
Oh right, yeah. I think that maybe in the next few weeks we'll have
It's
to.
the most wonderful time of the year.
We'll leave that to the viewer's imagination.
Indeed, yes, it truly is the most
Bye, Lee.
wonderful time of the year. So definitely. All right, Leah. Always a pleasure to have you.
3 kisses on the cock for Phill Marshall, fair fox.
You're fantastic, Leah. Come back soon. So this has been EFED After Dark. My name has been Phill Marshall, and this has been a surprisingly interesting train wreck. Ladies and gentlemen, the show's over. Now go fuck a donkey.
And also imagine Johnny Rockstar's dribble coming down as he's fucking his missus in the arse. In and out, in and out. Holy death, hole!
Phil, will you stop trying to shag my sister?
Never.
Will you at least do it unconsensually?
Of course.